Well, we've all been in that position where the new year has come, the holidays are over, and we just got done eating a bunch of wholesome home cooked food for the last couple of months. And the moment of truth comes where you're trying to put on your jeans and they just don't fit right because you've gained a little bit of fat. Believe me, I've been there too. But maybe fat isn't entirely so bad. We typically think of fat in the body as being involved in very dormant or passive processes, such as insulating you or protecting your organs. But we don't typically think of fat as being very active in the body, especially in relation to a healing wound. However, in recent years, surgeons have used fat tissue to actually aid in wound healing and have found some success in wound healing in burn patients and in patients post-surgery. While this treatment strategy for wound healing is new and is showing a lot of potential, the reasons behind why it may work aren't entirely known, especially on the small scale molecular level. So this is where my research comes into play. Our group looks at the molecules that fat cells are producing, and we want to see how they can influence and alter the behavior of cells in the skin. So how we go about this is in these small growth plates, we grow fat cells so that they form these tiny 3D fat spheres. Now here's just a Sharpie marker for scale, so you can understand and visualize how miniaturized and how simple our system is. So you can see that these fat spheres are sitting in this fluid, and over time they're releasing and producing molecules and releasing them into this fluid. So we take this fluid, which contains these molecules, and we place them onto our skin cells, essentially treating our skin cells with these molecules that the fat cells have produced. So we do a series of experiments to observe the skin cell response, and we found that skin cells treated with these molecules are able to move or migrate faster. They're able to move more forcefully or more contractile. They're able to produce more collagen. Now, collagen is a very important component in the skin and an even more important protein involved in the wound healing process itself. Now, finally, skin cells, when exposed to these molecules that the fat cells have produced, are able to convert to a more mature type of skin cell. Again, very integral to the wound healing process. So overall, we see that the molecules that fat cells are producing are able to influence skin cells in a way that can help in wound healing. So now looping this back to our initial motivation, while we have some idea that fat tissue itself can help in wound healing in burn patients and in patients post-surgery, understanding the details of how this process occurs in the way that we do it can actually help uncover not only how fat tissue itself is beneficial for wound healing, but also help develop fat-related wound healing treatment strategies, be it a wound dressing that incorporates molecules that fat cells are producing or other generally fat-related treatment strategies. Thank you.